Hi, it's Lori Ballen in Las Vegas with 365 days of KW Command. And today we're actually going to do something a bit different, and I'm going to make a design and we're going to put it on Pinterest. So for those of you that are exploring Pinterest a little bit and want to play with this is another place that we can use those great designs. So we've already got designs for Twitter and for Facebook and for LinkedIn. We've got Instagram stories, and I'm going to show you how to take those same Instagram stories and put them on Pinterest. I like to repurpose my content as much as I possibly can. If I'm going to do the work anyway, might as well get it out there on some different platforms and see what it does. Now, with Pinterest, there's a whole strategy to getting recognized on Pinterest and building up a strong Pinterest following. So obviously there's more to it than just creating a pin, but this at least gets you an idea of what you can do. So we're going to go over to Designs, which is this little sketch pad here. And we're going to let it open our Designs dashboard. Now, the first time you log in, your screen might be blank. These are actually all the designs that I've already created. The items on the top here are actually filters so that I can sort through my own designs that I've already made. So we don't go there to create a new one. Those are the sort ones we've already created. At the bottom right, we have a plus sign. We're going to click the plus sign and we're going to choose a social post. Click next, or social design. Now, again, when we're talking about repurposing, I'm also going to take these same posts and post them on the other social networks. And I can use quick posts or social post scheduling on KW Command to schedule those out as well. All right, so what I've done here is I've actually started with, on the left-hand side, I go down to lead generation, and I chose my website. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a series of pins that are all designed to promote my website. Now, what you'll notice is the Instagram stories actually make for great pins because they're long, they're the long vertical kind. Just to let you know, square pins, horizontal pins, all of those YouTube thumbnails, they all work on Pinterest. You can actually post any size that you want on Pinterest. But these are what Pinterest typically suggests, the longer, more narrow vertical pins. So let's go ahead and pick one that we want to use. And I'm going to go with this one right here. I like the amount of white space on this one. So we're going to do start your home search. Now I'm going to click use. All right, it's going to go ahead and open our design for us to do any editing that we want to do. Okay, up here, I'm going to replace that DBA. Hold on, let me see. I may have to, I'm going to move this filter over a minute so I can get to the elements underneath. All right, there we go. So I'm going to replace that one with this one, because that's my DBA logo. If you don't know where to get your DBA logo, you can check out my video on where to get your DBA logo. I'm going to make sure that's centered, and then I'm going to change that .com here to my KW website. Let's make sure it fits. Okay, it does. Now, in my case, I've registered a domain name on GoDaddy, and I have forwarded it to my KW website. I prefer to do my marketing that way. So that way, if I ever was building up that domain name and were to change companies or to change websites, I can just forward that domain over, okay? Now, if I want to add my image, which I often do for branding, I can click this little image here, and I'm going to put myself right there in the corner. Now, if you don't know how to get a picture that has a background removed, you have several options. You can use Canva Pro. I'll put a link below. You can choose remove.bg. You can remove the background with Photoshop. You can remove the background with PicMonkey, and I've got video tutorials on how to do that as well. Now, once you have everything like you like it, I am going to, you know what? I'm going to change that word detached house to a casita, because in Vegas, we call those casitas, and I think that will be more local. So anytime you can change to make your designs more appropriate to your own market is a great idea to do so. Done. Perfect. Looks great. Okay, so now I'll raise that up just a tiny little bit. I always try to get myself where I'm not floating, but yet right on the line or pretty close to it. Okay, so we're going to go up here now and we're going to download this pin to our hard drive. So we're going to click the little arrow, download, and we can go ahead and leave this in a JPEG image, high quality, and we're going to start download. Now that might be a little bit larger of a file than we need if we're putting it on a blog, but on Pinterest it'll be nice and clear and crisp like that. Now I'm also going to save it as something that is keyword appropriate because Google Images scans Pinterest for images. All kinds of web searches use images, and your title of your pin could help with that ranking in SEO. So I'm going to call this Las Vegas. Which one did we make here? Real estate website home search. And then I'm going to put the word pin after it so I know it's a pin for my own purposes in my files. And now I'm going to go over to Pinterest. Now, Pinterest is, it has its own algorithm. And to get followers and to get viewings on Pinterest, there's a whole strategy that goes along with that as well. So for right now, if you're just playing around with it, then what you're going to do is you're going to go in and create a Pinterest for Business account. Then you're going to create a board. Maybe your board is called Las Vegas Real Estate Website. And you're going to pin appropriate pins to that board. And there's a whole strategy with that. But basically, I'm going to show you how to make a pin today. So we're going to go up here to the little plus sign. We're going to go to Create Pin, drag and drop, find your pin, open. Nice and easy. Up here, Las Vegas, I'm going to call this Las Vegas Start Your Home Search. And then here you'll put something like newest Las Vegas home listings, just reduced homes for sale, home search your way. And then I'm going to put, to cover my licensing requirements, I'm going to put Keller Williams Realty, Las Vegas Summerlin, 9420. Sahara, number 100, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89117. And I also have to put my license number in there. So I'm going to get my real estate license here. And I'm going to paste that here. Okay, something like that. And then I'm going to choose the board that I want this to go on. So I have real estate board, so we'll put it in the Las Vegas real estate board, publish. And now we can see our pin. Give that, there it is. Beautiful. Now you can also take this pin or this image and put it on Instagram as an Instagram story. You could put this on Facebook as a Facebook story. They're sized appropriately. You could use this image on a blog post, all kinds of things that you can do with repurposing it. But I thought that was a fun way today just to do something a little bit different. And I'm always focused on lead generation and content marketing. If you like this video, please click below and subscribe. Click the little bell to be notified every time I make a new video. I'm Lori Ballen in Las Vegas, and I would very much appreciate your referrals. Thanks for joining me today.